Hey guys, today's a bit of a mischievous video. It's not for everybody, so if you're super sensitive, maybe that's not a video for you. Meant to have fun, meant to joke around, not meaning anything rude by it. And today's topic of conversation is actually a thing that I've chatted to some of the people I know on YouTube about. What we are going to talk about are all those things that beauty gurus are hilariously all doing. What is necessary to be a famous, YouTube famous beauty guru? It is such a hard thing to do to gain a ton of subscribers, but there seems to be a formula. There is a thread running through all of the YouTube beauty gurus and the things that they must have, must do, or must obtain before they become truly successful and talked about on YouTube. Let's go. Number one is a sob story. You gotta have something that sounds like it's been hard for you to deal with. In reality, most people have something hard for them to deal with. The reality of the situation is if you really think hard of a sob story you're gonna tell, you can find one. In general, it must entail something that people can sympathize and relate to, even if it hasn't impacted you a ton in your life, and even though you moved on many times over, you still must have a back sob story to refer back to, because that way you'll seem more relatable, more likable. In reality, a sob story is like an asshole. Everybody's got one, but not everybody's gonna share it. People who were brought up right are not going to wash out their dirty laundry in public. Number two, a catchphrase. And you might be a fan of some of these YouTubers, but there's anything from "welcome back to my channel" to "hey guys" to "hello sisters" or something like that. You need to come up with something that you're going to say and you're going to repeat over and over and over, then becomes your signature calling card. And the more cutesy it is, the better. So come up with a really good catchphrase. Unfortunately, Wendy's "how you doing" has been taken, so I'm out of choices for catchphrases. Number three, friends you can mooch. Mooch and mooch and mooch and leech and leech and leech as much as you can. You need to find YouTubers that are more successful than you are, or that you can really grab and tear something from for yourself to make yourself and your channel better. Social climbing is an incredibly important piece. Networking is different, guys. Networking is different. Okay, so how is social climbing different from networking? In networking, generally people have some kind of an exchange. People can offer something back. Skills, money, opportunities. Networking is a give and take. It's a back and forth. Social climbing, not so much. That's for those high schoolers who never grew up and really want to claw their way to the top. They come up with every kind of strategy to be likable, to mooch off the closest person who they can possibly mooch off. When they're done with you, they're gonna toss you to the side and it's gonna be all done and over. And they're gonna come up with some kind of new sob story as to why that had happened and why they needed to move on. Sob stories are kind of like a thread here, so pay attention. We're gonna come back to sob stories again and again. Number four, and this is an optional for some of the YouTubers, but a lot of the YouTubers, once they start picking up subscriber counts, will get fake everything. It's sort of like changing the siding on your house to pretend that you got a new house. You change your teeth, you change your breasts, you change your lips, you change your cheeks, you change your skin by way of injecting it with certain substances. Well, although I'm not against procedures, it seems like it's a contagious mess when it comes to YouTube. Everybody's got something injected or put into their bodies. Here I must say, your body, your choice. However, still a little bit cringeworthy sometimes, especially when overdone. Oof. Number five, and this is again optional. There's certain companies that will get affiliated with you from which you can make money. If I see a Morphe code pusher anymore on YouTube, I absolutely unsubscribe immediately, aka I never even subscribe to them. It's just too boring. I'm bored. You're boring. Stop with the Morphe codes. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to buy your affiliate code crap. Like, stop. Just stop. Don't do it. It's a waste of everybody's time and energy. Listen, if you have to push your Morphe code until you're blue in the face, to make enough money to do okay from YouTube, if that's your full-time job, baby, you're doing something wrong, real wrong. You're gonna lose out on the bigger picture if you continue to try and milk every single penny out of the people who are watching you. Just poor taste. Don't do it. Please don't. Let's move on to some superficial noticings. And everybody and their grandma knows that if you want to be a big deal beauty guru, you gotta have one or more, depending on how successful you are in life, Cartier bracelets. They need to be stacked on your wrist and very obvious. You must do your makeup like this so that everybody can check them out. That's your net worth. That's how much you're worth as a person. You must flash it at all times to make sure everybody's aware. Very, very important. Number 7, and that's been changing recently. It's been many years since candles, fairy lights, some kind of glitter in the background, or whatever mess you want to put there has been that thing that you need to have as a beauty YouTuber behind you. There's always some kind of glistening, glittery, or lit up thing that needs to be located about 2 meters behind you, to the left or to the right, depending where you place your frame. If they only had fairy lights that flash, that would be even better. The last point is the most important one, and it's a twofold. You must participate in dramatic events. Anywhere from 18 to infinity. Even if you're a 30-year-old who should really know better, you're gonna swim in controversy. You need to make yourself relevant, because otherwise, unfortunately, you're boring. You're too boring, you're too uninteresting to be watching if you don't put yourself in the middle of some kind of drama. The more drama, the better. Drama, drama, drama. Maybe you can drum up some interest from drama community, which, guilty, I'm kind of occasionally watching and loving. Yes, 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 I know. Speaking of immaturity, but guys, come on. How little confidence do you feel in yourself and your own ability as a person to have to always partake in some kind of collapse, dramatic events, the cliff, walking off a cliff of drama at all times? Like, just grow up just a little bit. This is not necessary. We don't need that. If you keep going with it, people get quite sick of it pretty fast. The thing that goes with that is apologies. Oh my goodness. Apologies on YouTube are just the most fun to watch. Beauty guru apologies are some of the most unskilled, most disgusting. I don't know. Don't you have all PR managers or something to tell you how to apologize like a human being should? Or have you never apologized in your life? So, here is how beauty gurus apologize most of the time. There are several factors that are important if you want to apologize like a bad beauty guru. Number 1, talk about yourself and how hard it is for you. These last few days have been so terrible for me. What is it like to cry yourself to sleep every night and squeeze out a tear right about here? This is a good place. Talk about how miserable you have been. Talk about poor me, I don't know how I'm going to survive it. Say, I'm sorry if you must, but you don't really have to focus on the person that you've hurt because they're irrelevant. This is about you and your feelings, beauty guru. Focus. What is important here is you and how much sympathy you can garner for me. So take a pause. Always pause. When you're turning camera on and off, don't cut that out. Leave that in. That makes it feel more real. Most definitely, even if you admit you're wrong, try to play it as if I'm a different person now. I'm not the same as I was 5 days ago. Keep saying that you are a different person and maybe people will believe it wasn't you who screwed up. Keep repeating that you've learned a lot. It's very important. You didn't. We all know you didn't. It's fine. You didn't learn shit. But if you say it enough, maybe it'll become true. Finish with, and this goes out to my subscribers. I love you guys. You mean the world to me. Yeah, right. Those same subscribers you just offended hugely. You're just scared to lose your paycheck. We all know that too. I don't really know what else to add. This is the way that you act when you're a spoiled, childish beauty guru. obviously. Okay, I don't really think that we need to talk about it, but some people act like adults. Some humans were raised right. Some humans weren't. A lot of them ended up on YouTube for some odd reason or another, and this list does not apply to everybody. But I bet you, when I'm talking, you're starting to think of the kind of people I'm talking about. I may even not know the person you're thinking of. They all act the same. I just thought we'd have a little fun with it. Lighthearted, chill conversation about the things that I've been seeing on YouTube left and right a lot recently, and I hope it was fun for you to watch. If you think I'm missing anything from the list of what beauty gurus must do, I hope you leave it down below and maybe we'll giggle together. I hope you guys have fun, have a good day. I hope you're staying in good mood. That's it for today. See you later. Bye-bye.